Welcome back to another episode of the Just Deal With It podcast. I am the one and only Poppy Shampoo, aka Julius Caesar. I'm back again in full effect, and today's episode is called Double Standards, episode 20. Episode 20, Double Standards. Yeah, it's about time we have that talk. All right, guys. So today's episode, we're gonna have a talk. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm fed up. I'm fed up with these double standards. But we won't get to that. We're gonna get to that. Stay patient. Stay patient. But before we get to that, as usual, some updates. I'm really excited, almost like a news anchor. I wish I had the spinning chair so I could just spin updates. As usual, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Road to 3K continues. I am probably in the same fit as last week's episodes because we're recording episodes back to back now. We're trying to, just be more organized and just record content in advance. We're not always going to have up to date topics or relevant topics. We kind of just like to do our own thing here in this establishment. We kind of be us. We're us. We're us, and that's why we're so good in this biz. That's why we're the best in the biz. So support the channel, hit that thumbs up. Keep showing love. Comment in the comment section below. I like to see you guys comment. Even if it's your favorite color, let me know what your favorite color is. What food you like. Your phone number, your address. Whatever it is that you want to comment, just comment. It's a safe space. So follow me on Instagram. You can find me there. That's when I'm usually most active. I'm with the activities on Instagram. I'm road to 10K on Instagram so I could get that swipe up feature. Can't wait for that. And I'm almost there. I'm about to hit 6,000 right now, and I feel pretty good for myself. And I post daily content on Instagram as well, so you get the outfit report where I show you some of the best drip. Probably one of the most drippiest teachers out there. Just kick game. I'm that great. I'm that awesome. Lead singer of the Heartbreak Boys as usual. We should be about 3 weeks away from my performance when this video drops. So December 12th, Mercury Lounge. And all this stuff will be in the description below, where you can find my Cash App as well if you want to make some donations, support the help us get a camera fund. We're working on trying to get a camera, or just help us get a better iPhone, or just help Isaac, because he could use the help. Just been worried about him. But no, guys, it's a great time. I'm happy to be doing another episode for you guys, and before we get to the main topic, we have a subtopic, which is something that I found really interesting about 2 weeks ago, because this video was recorded 2 weeks before. The mayor, or former mayor, De Blasio. His name is so hard to say sometimes. De Blasio. Decided to recruit someone to promote vaccines, which is cool. I mean, we're all getting vaccinated, it's for the safety, and YouTube right now is going to try to probably cut off this section of it just by saying that word. So we'll see if this clip even gets on, but in an effort to raise awareness and just help kids, he solicited the help of a very popular kids character You might know him. He's on the hit TV show called Sesame Street, and he goes by the name of Big Bird. So, and I'm going to read this just so you guys get some context, because I think it's important to give you context as well. Everyone's favorite walking, talking giant yellow bird is 6 years old, meaning he is finally eligible for the life-saving jab, which was recently approved for kids ages 5 to 11 years old. According to CNN, they teamed up with Sesame Street for a COVID vaccine to convince 5 to 11-year-olds and their parents to get the young children vaccinated. Big Bird, portrayed as a 6-year-old, is urged to get vaccinated, and he does at the end of the special. Big Bird stated, "My wing is feeling a little sore, but I'll give my body an extra protective boost that keeps me and others healthy." I don't know if that's the Big Bird verse. I really tried. I mean, this one wasn't the original Big Bird either, so, I could have probably done a better job. Unfortunately, Elmo, who is just 3, isn't old enough to get his COVID shot. Poor Elmo. Elmo learned that Elmo's friends can get the COVID-19 vaccine now, and soon Elmo can too. Pretty cute stuff. Pretty cute stuff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Big Bird right here on the screen. Picture probably can't even fit into the whole, the whole height of Big Bird can probably not fit. Now, does this bird look 6 years old to you? Does he? Does he? Because I'm beginning to think we lived in a simulation, because I remember a time when I was 6 years old watching this motherfucker on my TV screen. When I was 6. So if I do the math, if I was 6 then, and this guy is 6 now, was I alive the whole time? Was I alive? Was I alive? Because I literally remember my whole childhood consisting of not having cable, but being able to watch Sesame Street every day, Monday through Fridays at 6 a.m. or was it 7 a.m.? Probably wasn't even there, because apparently this guy is 6 years old. Something doesn't add up. Something does not add up. I don't believe that a bird that size, a bird who's been entertaining the masses. You know what? I have an idea here. How long has Sesame Street been airing? I'm very quite interested in seeing when was the first episode of Sesame Street. Or actually, specifically, when did Big Bird debut on Sesame Street? Do you have a guess? I
think early 90s or maybe 80s.
When did Big Bird?
late 80s.
When did Big Bird join Sesame Street? Aha. What? Okay, let's. Big Bird is a 6-year-old walking, talking yellow bird with long orange legs, standing 8 feet 2 inches, 2.5 meters tall, who resides in a nest at 123 Half Sesame Street, a running character on the TV program. Big Bird debuted in 1969. 1969. Now, once again, I'm no math major. I did not major in math. I'm not the greatest whiz kid, but if Big Bird debuted at 1969, already looking like that, and as we speak, right now we are in 2021, does this look like a 6-year-old? Would Big Bird be 6 years old right now?
He'd be like 80-something.
I think Big Bird's more like 80-something, you know? Something ain't adding up, you know? If anything, I'd be really careful now about Big Bird, you know? He's out here lying about his age. And we have him around our kids. Not sure if I want to trust this guy now. Isaac said he sold out, you know?
What about Elmo? He's the one that started the whole show, right? So how is he only 3?
How old is Elmo? All right, that is a good question. This episode is literally about us figuring out Sesame Street characters' age. You know, the fact that we live in this cancel culture. This is what they do. You know, I just want to be part of the club, and this is what they do. Elmo's age. Okay, Elmo's debut on Sesame Street. Let's see. Oh, he actually debuted after Big Bird.
Wait, what? He wasn't always the main character?
No. He popped up in 1980.
It's still bad.
He's been on the show for 11 seasons. Now, if I must probably guess, 11 season is 11 years. So, he'd be 11. He'd be 11, I guess, if you want to throw that out there. But, I honestly, I'm all for everyone being safe. Just the way this was handled is just doesn't sit right with me. It's just not. I mean, at this point, I feel like you're kind of questioning how smart kids are, I don't even, kids are probably like, come on, we're not that stupid. I mean, even kids are like, oh no, he's not 6 years old. What we should do is find a picture of an actual 6-year-old. Oh, picture of Sophie. An actual 6-year-old compared to Big Bird. We should go up to Sophie and be like, does this bird make you want to get...
He's 8 feet tall, right?
He's 8 feet tall.
You're telling me at this age of 6, he can already dominate the NBA league?
Yeah, bro, I don't know. I just know that apparently this was a way to spread awareness, and I don't know. I'm not sure as a kid I want to be told by a big ass bird that apparently is 6 years old to go take this action. I'm just not sure if I'm willing to trust a bird who is lying about his age, let alone tell me what to do with my health. I'm really not sure if he's making the right life choices right now by telling me that he's 6 years old. I thought it was interesting. There's so much we can say about this, but, I wanted to keep it short because, this episode is about double standards, and it wasn't about Big Bird, I just thought it was a really interesting conversation, interesting topic. They could have really got a 6-year-old. That's the thing. They could have gotten an actual 6-year-old. I would think an actual 6-year-old would be more open to listening to another 6-year-old because they're the same age.
Mm-hmm. Then a humongous yellow bird.
The humongous yellow bird. Oh my God. I'm just lost for words. I'm lost for words,
And it actually succeeded. It got the attention of the media, but not in the way they intended.
Yeah. What a goof. But anywho, hoot hoot. Oh man, what a bird. I feel like there's so many puns I could probably say. Yeah, it's just you know what? I'm ready to leave the nest. Oh my God. All right, fine, okay, cool. Let's reel it back in. And yeah, so being single, has its good times, it has its bad times, but I think being on social media can be frustrating. Because people repost, and that's cool. You're cool to repost whatever you want, but then it just gets annoying reading so many things about men sometimes that is just not applicable to the opposite gender. These doubled standards can be somewhat annoying, they just don't make sense. And I just saw a post the other day that absolutely triggered me, which I was trying to look for you guys, and it does not exist. Needless to say, it doesn't exist because it was so stupid and idiotic that I'm sure the person who created that post was like, yeah, let me delete this because it sounds a little bit crazy right now. I'm pretty sure the person who posted that, their man or ex-person probably messaged them also, I guess we're done. And they're probably were like, oh, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Let me delete that right now. That's just the only reason why I would think that post got deleted. But essentially what the post said was, if anyone can have your attention, I don't want it. And it was something like that, but it was worded differently. And I thought it was very idiotic because I feel but it was saying as a man, like I don't want my man to have anyone's attention or something like that, which didn't make sense because I feel like if you'd said that about a woman, if you'd said, if my woman can have anyone's attention, like, I feel they get so defensive about it. Like, also, you're controlling me. Like, also, I can't talk to anyone. Like, oh, what are you saying? Like, oh, like, I want to be free. I want to be independent. And I feel as a guy, like, if you talk to a lot of people, oh, how many girls do you talk to? Like, oh, you probably talk to like that to every girl. You know, it's just like I've seen that from my experiences, and it's just so frustrating. You know, like, uh, I feel like those same rules should apply to everyone. You know, we live in a world where we want equality so much, but then we, fair enough, we both shit on each other. Like both, we both sides shit on each other, but I just don't feel like it's balanced enough because I if I'm a single guy, which I am, I'd want to give my attention to people. Like, I'd want to put myself out there and say, I want to give this person a chance. I'd like to give this other person. My bad, I coughed. That was disgusting. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Where are my manners? Uh, I would like to give this person my attention. I like to give this other person my attention. And I feel like I have the right to do that as a single person. I feel like I'm entitled to do that because I should not wait for someone of the opposite sex to decide whether I'm worthy of her attention based on how I carry myself. I feel like if I present myself the way I am, like, if I'm just who I am as a person, it should not matter who has my attention or who has not, because if you're that special or if you also carry yourself in a really great way and you're very, like, unique person, you're yourself, you would have my attention. You'd get it because I'd see there's a difference here. There's a reason why this person should have my attention more than anyone else. And I'd make you exclusive. I'd make you feel like a commodity. I'd make you feel like you're worth it. But for you to say, you shouldn't have anyone's attention besides mine, and I probably don't even know you, or I'm probably starting to get to know you, I think it's blasphemous. I think it's crazy. I think you need help because needless to say, I'm sure you're not doing the same. I'm sure you're not practicing what you're preaching. I mean, think about the dozen of guys in your DMs messaging you on a day in and day basis, hearting the likes back, hearting the compliments, replying to some of them. Is that not attention? Is that not you receiving attention yourself? Like, but if it's the other way around, and if it's hard eyes, if it's this and it's that, and it's replies back, oh no, I think he talks to anyone. He'll talk to anyone, and I just don't agree with that. Like, I feel that as adults, we should be able to talk to anyone we want, and we should not get judged for that. It should not be a measuring stick of judging someone because you're an outgoing person or because you're a free spirit. Just don't talk to me. Like, just leave me alone. It's that simple. And yeah, like that. These double standards are so frustrating at times because there's no winning. Like, you could literally do the right thing. Like, I'm telling you from experience, you can do the right thing, say the right things, and still have fuckboy results. And fuckboy results are literally just girls who treat you like you're a fuckboy. And I just don't get it. And then at times when you do act like a fuckboy, like, you actually have a more higher success rate, which doesn't make any sense. I saw a really interesting post the other day about how men are dating women's bodies and women are dating men's pockets, and that's the society we live in today. And I couldn't agree more. I absolutely do agree with that post that I saw, because I do believe that's what it's come down to now. Like, it's as I've traveled in my travels, I've come to see that a lot of the conversations I have with most women are, wow, you're such a great listener, or like, wow, you give such great advice, or like, wow, you're so different, or wow, like I can speak. I can. Someone said that one time to me. They're like, oh my god, I'm so glad I'm able to speak. I'm like, who are you been talking to? Like, and I'm like, has the bar been set so low? Like, is it on us? Like, have we set the bar so low as men? Or, because I also think being accountable is important, and I like to take accountability for the male race before I even talk about, how, I would never tell women how to carry themselves, like, I just want you to be yourself at the end of the day. But I think it's important that you give people a fair shot, like I saw another post about how, if you date me, be careful, because you'll date me for 5 years. I feel like statements like that are just like stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's like, I feel like women already know who they want before they even talk to the person. Like, so I feel like a lot of times people waste their time. Like, it's just like, if you know who you want, just go get the person you want. If they shut you down, then I'm sorry about that. But like, there's no point of giving people opportunities if you already know you're not gonna, like, you don't see anything with them, and I think that goes both ways. But I think there's such a loss of communication in this generation. Like, there's not much communication or not much openness. I had another conversation with someone at a dinner table, with a bunch of friends, about when is the right time to tell somebody that you want to start a family or you want to have kids. And how women would be scared if you brought that up. And I'm like, I'd rather know that, though. Like, I'd rather know that right away so I don't waste my time. Like, just imagine if I go out with you, and we're probably like 4 dates in, and we're ready to be serious. And I'm just waiting to see, like, more about you. So I bring up that conversation. And you're like, no, that's not something I want. I literally just wasted 4 days, like 3, like, I just wasted my time. Like, and I feel like it's important right off the bat to just be honest and just be open about your needs. Like, what is it that you are looking for? What is it that you are expecting? I don't think it should scare people. I think it should be like welcoming. Like, oh wow, like, this person was really nice to let me know, like, from the jump how things are, as opposed to figuring out this goddamn puzzle piece and trying to figure out, well, does this piece go here? Does this piece go there? And then, oh, would I say the wrong thing or would I say the right thing? Just be open. Just let people know from the jump. This is how it is. This is what I expect. And I really feel like you'd get far. Like, both sides would get far. But to live life with this double standard where we're both nitpicking at each other for preferences and nitpicking each other on about how our opinions are or how we live, how our morals, what do we live by. Like, everyone can live how they want, it just doesn't have to be because Justin the boy posts it, that's how I'm gonna feel, and that's not on him. Like, I support his content because he's very smart to cater to his audience. I mean, if you're making that much money on Instagram and your fan base, and you can literally say, oh, women are the best basketball players. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get the, yeah, it's gonna get the, like, your audience, dude. Like, I applaud you, man. Like, you know what you're doing. So obviously, like, I'm not gonna hate on that because you that's what you should do. You should do that, but I think it's also fair to take some accountability and also, like, let, like, kind of like let women know there's also good guys out there. There's good ones. They're not just, they didn't all just come out this way. Like, they're guys with good intentions, but social media has, like, changed the outlook of, like, us as men sometimes, where it's like, well, if you're a hardworking man who comes home every day and is setting out his goal to do something in life and is loyal and communicates, that's whack. Like, that's whack to a lot of women. Like, that's not what they want. But if you're a guy who's out clubbing, partying, out here, like, with gang, like, I don't know, like, like, there's a certain, like, demographic, and it's just like, that's what we want. And I guess we all have our preferences, because you can say, like, as a male, you can throw it back at me and say, well, I'm sure you don't want the girl who's at home and, like, who's going to college and doing her bills and being independent. You want the girl with the big titties, with the big ass. Like, but no, like, I mean, personally, me, no. Like, and I'm saying that with a straight face. I take a beautiful smile and a good personality any day of the week. Any day of the week. Like, that's just me. That's just me. And I feel, as a male, like, giving you the male perspective of things, sometimes we ask ourselves, like, how did he end up with her, and which sounds mean, like, it sounds like mean, like, basically calling her ugly. But guys know who they want to spend their lives with. Like, they know who's worth it. Like, they know who are trophies and who are like wifey material. So, like, like, that should let you know from the male perspective that we know already, like, this potential here, and this is just a party girl, or maybe this is a McDonald's girl, meaning that you go to I can take you to McDonald's and you're okay with that. That's a red flag. And then these red flags. Oh, I totally forgot about those red flags. Like, y'all literally ran with these flags for almost a whole month. Like, anything became a red flag. Like, anything became a red flag. Like, and it was all about men. Like, there was no flags about women. I barely saw it. Like, you can send me stuff on Instagram and show me that I'm wrong, but I saw flags all about men. And I was like, oh my God. Just being a man was a flag. I think I saw, yeah.
I saw one where it said, if a guy eats dessert, red flag.
Red flag.
What's wrong with eating dessert?
Yeah, what's wrong with eating dessert? Yo, and it was just like, I know it's all for fun, but it's just like, that's where we've come as a society, like, as opposed to, like, highlighting the people that matter or highlighting the guys that are worth it, like, where are the good, like we, like, a lot of women post stuff about, oh, I want a guy like this, I want a guy like that, and then that guy comes walking down on your door or comes knocking, not literally, but just like, like, letting himself, like making himself, like, open, like, hey, I want this, and then you guys just reject him, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, and it's just not me. Like, I've seen other guys go through this, and other guys that got way more stuff going on than me, that I'd be like, damn, bro, like, she did you like that, or like, like even like in, like, an NBA player went through this, like, PJ Washington, like, oh, this is another double standard that I'm actually glad I remember. So PJ Washington, like, was with someone, like, I can't remember her name right now, but she was with someone, and she essentially, like, had been posting before she met him that, like, if you ever want to make a bag, just get an NBA pregnant, just get pregnant by an NBA player, because they're dumb, like, and you can get a bag like that. And essentially that's what she did. Like, she got pregnant by PJ, and then she decided to divorce him the next day she gave birth. Divorced him the next day she gave birth. And then they divorced. And I'm going to tell you exactly how much she left away with. Give me 1 second. PJ Washington divorce. I just want you to see, like, the landscape of things as a guy. Like, all right, here we go. So her name is Brittany Rainier, right? And it says NBA baller PJ Washington is seemingly responding to the. Oh wait, these are rumors. I want something official. This is not. Where is it? Let me see. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to give you guys the accurate. Okay, so apparently he's giving her $200K a month. $200K a month. And he's going to be doing this for the next 18 years. So for the next 18 years, this man has to pay this woman.
I've already did the numbers. Wait, $200K a year. I mean, a month?
$200K a month.
For 12 months. So it's...
Should I pull out a calculator?
200K a month. 5K. 2.4 a year. 2.4 million a year.
2.4 million
for
a year.
18 years?
For 18 years. That's
What?
16. That's like 20. That's like 30
Wait,
something,
so
right?
2.4 a year, 10 years. So it's like 2 decades,
For 18 years.
basically 20 years, and then so that's like 45 million. If you take back those 2 years, what the fuck?
She finessed the
40,
homie.
45. She's set. 45
Bro,
million for the next 18
she
years.
finessed the homie, bro. And then what's so sick about it was that she decided to she was already scouting him like before he was underage. Like she was going to his games and just watching him. And then, as a young kid, if you see a woman that attractive, like, especially if you probably don't get attention like that or you didn't get to play like that, like obviously you'll go for it. I mean, and she took advantage, and had that been a guy, can you imagine the outrage?
Yeah, if you swap roles, oh my god.
If you swap roles, if that was a dude who did that,
He'd be in jail.
oh, he'd be in jail. He'd be in jail. And then she literally has the nerve to post a picture of her at a campus the other day at a football game, and she said, "Watch out for your
Wait,
kids."
No, it says, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Yo, imagine if that was a guy that said that.
Imagine that was a guy who said that and posted that on his Instagram and said, "Watch out for your
Keep
kids.
your daughter safe.
Keep
Imagine
your daughter
that.
safe."
Imagine
Oh yeah,
that.
she said, "Keep your son safe."
Imagine
yeah,
if
yeah,
the
yeah.
guy said that.
Yeah, imagine
Oh my
that
god.
Yo, imagine a guy said, "Keep your daughter safe," and posted that. And this woman has the nerve to post that after
He'd be
finessing.
investigated.
He'd be after finessing a dude for $200K a month for the next 18 years. Oh my god, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. I can't trust no one out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, the streets belong to me. It's like home to me, But, oh my god. I mean, at this point, you just gotta be Future. I mean, think about Will Smith right now. Oh my god, think about Will Smith right now. Do y'all know how much I let Jada get away with? Think about if the roles were swapped again, since we're talking about those kind. Think about if Will did Jada like this. Like if Will was out here being this savage to Jada. Do you know how many people would be shitting on Will Smith right now? That man would be done, bro. That man would be done. And this man out here is being the best husband he could be.
Trying to keep the family intact.
Trying to keep the family in order, bro. And this woman out here is making him look crazy, complaining about the sex game, bro. Oh my god. Think about my man. Oh my god. Think about the worst victim of them all, bro. My man, Chef Curry, bro. Think about my man. Yo, imagine Steph Curry said, "Yo, I don't get enough attention from my woman. I need more. I wish other women were paying attention to me." Yo, imagine Steph Curry said that.
He'd be a villain.
Oh my god, bro. Do you understand that there's bitches out here showing their titties to Steph Curry every fucking game, bro?
And he doesn't do
and
anything.
he doesn't do anything. That man goes straight to Aisha every day. And it's like, nah, I'm loyal. I love her. And then he even backed her up when she said this nonsense. When she said this tomfoolery. He said, yeah, baby, like, go ahead and let them know how you feel. And like, this is the type of men. This is what y'all do to these type of men. Good guys get done like this. I don't get it. This is why I have no hope. I don't understand. Like,
if Steph Curry and Will Smith are being done like
yo,
this,
it's Steph Curry and Will Smith, if the two ultimate light skins are the guys that run the light skin alliance are being done like this, bro. You just gotta be Future, bro. You just gotta be Future. At the end of the day, bro, this episode should be you just gotta be Future. Cause at this point, like, there's no winning, man. Like, there's no winning. Like literally, like, I don't understand. Like, oh my god, God, I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting for these brothers. I'm hurting for my fellow men. Like, like, I'm just, Mr. Justin the Boy, please just give us one. Just give us one post one time, Why does whole stock go down? Watch this. You know, I think he posted one time about how
he did, and everybody was sitting on him.
Everybody was tight. One time he said, "Oh, you're not good as y'all think you are." Like he said something about that, and they were like, "Oh, nah!" Like they turned on him so quickly. Oh my god, yo! Like, stay safe, fellas. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. At this point, we might just have to make robots. Like,
yo, speaking of that, yo, guess what I saw the other day about robots?
What?
A robot got programmed like to like become like, you know, closest to a human, and the robot is now a racist and a homophobe.
Oh my god! What?
Yeah.
What kind of Elon Musk experiment is this? Oh my god!
Even though can't win.
You can't win, bro. You can't win as a society, bro. Oh my god. Well, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. I mean, as I said, let me know if there's still hope for me. Let me know if good guys, there's still hope. Like, ladies, this was not an episode of attack y'all. It's just an episode to like let me share how I'm feeling the current state of men right now. It's just tough. Times is hard. But thank you for watching the episode. I really appreciate y'all. You know, link in the bio. Link in the bio. I can't even talk right now because I'm so in pain. That's why I'm a heartbreak boy. Mercury Lounge, December 12th. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching another episode of the Just Deal With It podcast. As I said before, if you don't like the show, that's fine. If you like the show, that's also fine. But you know, I'm always going to make sure you take away something from the show, whether that's an emotion, a feeling, or an experience. But I appreciate you for stopping by. And once again, make sure to follow the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Road to 3K Continues. Make sure to give me a follow on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on TikTok as well. Everything in the description below. And yeah, see you guys next time on the next episode of the Just Deal With It podcast. Oh,
that shit was crazy.